Hi there, everyone. I just want to continue on the thought that I was discussing in my last video. Apparently, my phone video system cuts off after about 22 minutes. So, I was talking about allowing the creativity to flow in through our our best and our brightest intellects and geniuses of the world, um, without placing a bunch of repressive laws and guidelines and deadlines and rules on people. And notice the word deadline has the word dead in it. It's not a lifeline, it's a deadline. And just think about the energies of words and what effect they have on us. A lot of us haven't quite grasped that yet, that, or even have become aware of it yet, that words are ideas, and ideas are energetic. They're not just a bunch of letters and stuff. There's actually an energy behind them. So the kinds of words that we use are very important, and labels we put on things and so forth. So just keeping that in mind, why certain words are used for certain things. It's not as arbitrary as you may think. Was there some other ulterior motive behind the choice of words? So, anyways, before I get off into a long tangent, if we allow our creative people to be as creative as they can be in the way that they do it best, can you imagine just doing that alone, what the world would be like? Now, none of these things that I'm talking about happen in a vacuum. So, yes, there needs to be other beautiful things happening at the same time. And again, that's why I started off talking about the golden rule. So when we get greater truths, when we really get things that are truth, say something that would be true 1,000 years from now and was true 1,000 years ago, now we're getting at some true truths, not just our relative truths, but things that are actually higher truths. We could possibly, or maybe say that there's no absolute truth other than source or God itself, but to sort of have a discussion with our limited understandings of things, we could say that, all right, there's relative truths, and so some things seem to stand up for longer periods of time than others. But in another sense, all is negotiable, right? And truth evolves and changes. Well, okay, given a different perspective, one thing that was once very true, completely true, is no longer true. So, anyways, there's going to be a lot of truth and truths expressed in my idea of paradise. As I said, the truth is that we're all one. We're all part of God and fractals of God and expressions of source, whatever terms you want to put on it. So people will be free to express that, their truths, as best they see it, all the time. There's no cancel culture or trying to cancel out other people's views because we don't agree with it. If they're not directly harming us or having the intention to harm us or any of that, it's just, they're just telling you what they think and living a certain way that isn't apparently harmful to themselves or others, then they're free to do that. And I'm not going to tell anyone how to live. In my perfect world, no one tries to tell other people how to live or what's best for them. They're honored as being sovereign in themselves and governing themselves, self-governing. And I think I'm going to have to stop this video too, because my video service is running short again, but I'll get it figured out and continue on with longer videos. Thanks again for listening.